What's going on, YouTube? Today we're gonna recreate the stunts from Captain America Civil War. There's a lot of characters in that movie. There's Captain America, Black Panther, Black Widow, there's the Ant-Man, and we're gonna be recreating the stunts that they do. The first stunt we're gonna recreate is the one that Captain America does when he's fighting against Spider-Man. Spider-Man shoots him with his webs, and he does a corkscrew with the webs attached to him to pull Spider-Man towards him. So we're gonna start off by doing the corkscrew. Okay, that was not bad, but we're gonna make it a little more challenging. We're gonna be using our own little web while doing the corkscrew. So in the movie, Spider-Man's web's a little stretchy, so today we have this rubber stretchy workout thing that we're gonna use, and I'm gonna be doing it with the corkscrew, holding it in one hand as my buddy in the camera holds on the other side. Woohoo! That was good.
That was sick.
In the next stunt, we have Ant-Man, who's in his Ant-Man form, and then as he's growing to his normal size, he's doing a backflip with a flash kick to kick Spider-Man in the face. A flash kick is basically a backflip where you're kicking one leg and he uses that to kick Spider-Man, and it looks like this. So I'm gonna be trying to use that to kick my buddy Jester in the face. The next stunt is a classic Spider-Man stunt. He swings off his web and does what we call a flyaway, so it's basically a backflip while swinging. So we're gonna be recreating it today with my web right here, this rope. In the next stunt, Ant-Man's in his tiny form, and he's doing a dive roll on Iron Man's armor, and out of the dive roll, he does a front flip with a half twist. So I'm gonna be doing it off of this, which is gonna be Iron Man's armor, and I'm gonna be doing a dive roll, then front 180 off of it onto the ground. Alright, so that actually went really well. The next one we're gonna recreate is when Captain America does a roll off a car. So, this is one that you guys can try at home. You can try a roll on the ground like this. But instead of doing it on the ground, we're gonna be doing it off these blocks that are gonna act as my car for today. Alright, that was pretty easy. Let's move on to the next one. So next up, Spider-Man actually uses his webs to front flip onto higher grounds. Today I'm gonna use the rubber thing again as my web. Jesse's gonna hold them as I'm front flipping, so it's gonna simulate what Spider-Man does. 2 webs, 1 in each hand, and I'm gonna pull on them and front flip onto higher ground. The next stunt, Black Panther does a Cartwheel Arabian. But the trick is, he doesn't look like he's doing a Cartwheel Arabian because in the movie they clip the cartwheel. But if you look at it in slow motion, you can tell that he's coming out of the cartwheel like this and then setting up for the Arabian. So I'm going to be doing the full Cartwheel Arabian to show you guys. In the next stunt, Ant-Man's in his big form and he's actually trying to grab Spider-Man like this, and Spider-Man dodges his hand by doing a side flip over it. And my buddy Jesse's gonna swing this block underneath me like this as I'm side flipping over it like it's Ant-Man's hand. In the next stunt, Black Panther is fighting the Winter Soldier, and the Winter Soldier gives him a huge punch, and Black Panther jumps back. He gets punched and jumps back onto his shoulders to do a suicide kip up. So in the next stunt, Falcon jumps off one foot, does a 360, and then kicks a bad guy right in the face. So we're gonna be recreating that today with our bad guy right here, which is just a block. And I'm gonna be trying this kick that I've never tried before. The next stunt, Black Widow chases a bad guy, and she uses a dash vault and also a little bit of a side flip / side roll thing over an obstacle to chase him. And it looks a little bit like this. In the next stunt, Spider-Man does a dive roll from a really, really high drop. So we're gonna be doing progressions, and I'm gonna be starting off with one block here. Okay, that was pretty easy. Let's see how it is with 2 blocks. Alright, that was pretty good. Let's see how we do with an even bigger drop. So those 2 blocks are about neck height for me, but my next drop is gonna be much higher. As you can tell, this is much taller than I am, and I'm gonna be using a little mat to absorb the landing because it's so high. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to see my latest video, click here. If you want to see me recreate the stunts from another movie, click here. Make sure to subscribe. If you guys want to see me recreate the stunts from another movie, comment it down below. And as usual, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.